Hey, welcome to just another episode of... Yeah, I'm still caught in just another horror podcast mode, I'm sorry. Well, it is just another episode of John's Non Sequitur. Soon to be called... John Sequitur? What do you think? That somebody else came up with that. That guy on the site, smart guy. Today, we're talking about the sizing of women's clothing. Something that obviously I must know a lot about because, being a woman and all. What happened was I was reading an article about some woman in Colorado who won a court case that allows her to walk around with her boobs out. And because the judge decided that maybe people shouldn't sexualize boobs. I completely agree because they're used to sell a bunch of shit. We went over this in my censorship video where I said if you see a guy walking down the road with no shirt on, you're like, look, this is YouTube, but I can do this. See? And I'm not gonna get flagged for it, but if I was a woman and they were lumpy, that's kind of a mean way to put it, isn't it? What would the word be for... Anyway, they decided that, rightfully so, they shouldn't be sexualized, and therefore you can just have them out. One guy, I think, argued that he would be distracted driving. That probably didn't help the cause any. So, while I am aware that there are way more pressing issues with women all over the world than there are ones here, and I don't know the statistics off the top of my head that women are fighting for currently with the feminist movement and everything like that, so I don't know which side to go on. I'm not just going to be like, I'm a man, leave me alone, I'm annoyed. I want to know statistics, and if I know them, I'll pick a side based on facts. But one fact that I did find out is that women's clothing is fucking insane. You look at my pants, right? My pants are 32s because my waist is 32 inches. Is that right? Well, it has something to do with my size. I don't actually know. Women's clothing has nothing to do with their actual size. They are all arbitrary numbers. All of them. There was a time when the size was supposed to indicate the age of the person based on very bad measurements where they would just pick random people, mostly starving women, and not starving, malnourished women, measure them and be like, that's everybody. So that didn't work, so they switched it again. The most famous case of weird sizing is that Marilyn Monroe wore a 16, I think it was, and in today's standards that's a 6, but that's only some stores because when women were saying, hey, I'm a 10, why doesn't this fit? Other stores were changing the sizes of them, but some stores weren't changing the sizes of them, and some were changing them to extremely crazy-ass shit, like zeros and 00s, and yes, even 000s. Which blows my mind because 0 isn't actually a number. It's the absence of something. It means there is none. How could you have less than none or 00? And at what point do women start wearing -1s? And then let's go a step further. At what point do very large women, and this isn't meant as a slight, but this is meant as showcasing how insane this shit is. By large, no, I'm not being politically correct here. Large women start wearing -1s. When you look at them and you say, no, there's not less than nothing there. There's something there. Also, you know what? To clear up the political correctness of all of this, I just want to say that really, who gives a fuck about size? Who decides the standard of what size is and why do women and men both follow it? Honestly, if you find somebody attractive and they find you attractive, go fuck! Why does it have to be a size thing? I don't understand it. And I can't imagine how difficult it is to find a fucking pair of pants for women. For me, it's tough because I don't know which one's the length and which one's the width, but I have a basic idea. It's 32-32 or 32-34 or 30-34 or 34-32. One of those numbers is going to fit me. but I'm not going to go in looking for a 3 and find a 10 that fits me. Who fucking designed this? I'm not even complaining about the fact that, like, it makes women feel bad or anything like that. I'm complaining because it makes no fucking sense. It's fucking stupid. And I get why they do it. Because the smaller numbers makes the women feel better about themselves. Yeah, but then you can't find fucking pants. You can't find any like it. I don't have to deal with it Well, I do have to deal with it. I live with a woman. She has a tough time finding pants. I know women. They have tough times finding pants. It's very difficult, I'm sure, for women to find clothes that fit. And while I'm at it, let me just ask this question because I didn't bother to Google it. And it's really stupid to ask questions in today's age when Google exists. But why do the bra sizes go A, B, C, D, double D, and then E? Because yes, I have been told that E exists. I'm giving you an assignment. You fucking tell me what the bra size is after D. It's double D, and then what? Is it E? Is it triple D? Does it go triple D and then E? Why doesn't it go E, F, G? I feel like I've lived a sheltered life or something. Oh well, that's it for today. Tomorrow we're going to talk about the one thing that'll turn my face so fucking red, it'll match that poster that I can't... That one. That red right there, that'll be my face. And that is... anti-immunization people. No, save it for tomorrow, John. See you then.